top 10 finals matchups we almost had but didn't get. At the time of 1992, the Bruins and Blackhawks were one of only two original six-team combinations that never met in the finals. But since these two teams did eventually meet in 2013, I have this matchup lower on the list. Despite both teams being in the last three conference finals, the Panthers and Stars have surprisingly not met in the finals. But I think it would be an awesome matchup. Seeing Taves versus Crosby in the finals would have been awesome, but this is lower on the list since the Hawks versus Bruins final ended up being amazing. Although technically this matchup wasn't that close to happening since the Canadiens got beaten badly in the Eastern Conference Finals, it still would have been cool to see these old rivals in the finals again in the modern era. The Lightning and Golden Knights have been among the best teams in the league in the last 8 years, so it would have been cool to see these two juggernauts clash at least once. The 1996 series where the Red Wings faced Gretzky and the Blues was epic, so seeing the Red Wings face Gretzky and the Rangers also would have been amazing. The only remaining original six-team combination that we've never seen in the finals is the Blackhawks versus Rangers. We were just one game away in 2015, where both the Blackhawks and Rangers were among the best teams in the league. The real 2015 finals, which was the Hawks versus Lightning, was amazing, so I can't complain too much, but I couldn't imagine the cinema of the 2015 Hawks versus Rangers. One of the best all-time rivalries, the Wings and Leafs used to meet in the finals constantly, and it would have been super cool to see it again in the modern era. Maybe one of the most anticlimactic events in sports history. We were a hair away from seeing Sakic and the Juggernaut Avs face off against Lemieux and the Juggernaut Penguins, but instead the Panthers beat the Penguins in Game 7, only to score 4 total goals in the finals against the Avalanche. But jokes aside, I do respect that Panthers team a lot. Finally, at number 1, we have the 1993 Canadiens vs. Maple Leafs. Leafs fans will be the first to tell you about this one, but long story short, the Leafs were up 3-2 in the Western Conference Finals. Game 6 overtime, Gretzky of the Kings high sticks Gilmore of the Leafs, drawing blood, and the refs completely missed the penalty. Gretzky scores the overtime winner very soon after, and then scores a hat-trick in the game-winning goal in Game 7. The last time the Habs and Leafs met in the finals was the infamous year of 1967, and sadly we'll never have the opportunity to see this again, as the Leafs now play in the same conference as Montreal, whereas for a brief period in the 80s and 90s, the Leafs played in the Western Conference. Although the actual finals for most of these years ended up being very good, these are just some matchups that would have been cool to see in retrospect.